Sorry, y'all clicked the wrong button. Hello, everyone. I am so excited that you're here to talk about a simple way to get started with a wellness routine. I want to tell you right off the bat that don't let this overwhelm you, okay? Because I've been doing it for a while. I am. After our basic info, I'll share with you some of my routines and what I do. But what you really need to know is I took baby steps to get there. It wasn't an all at once. It wasn't that I even understood everything at once or could afford all these big changes right at once, even though when you break down the actual cost, they're not that expensive. But I was a mother at that point with young children, um, fairly new to homeschooling. And so we took it one small step at a time, one room at a time, whatever works for you is okay. Because every small change you make is something better, right? That's better than not doing anything at all. So don't I always feel like sometimes people think, oh, well, this, and this, and I've got to do it all. And it paralyzes you, right? That's human nature. Too much at once paralyzes you. So the analogy of how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, right? So that's completely applicable here. Please feel free to take the baby steps and to ask questions. In fact, let me open the chat so I can see your questions. Okay, for those who don't know me, my name is Jenny Thompson. I am passionate about helping other liberty-minded mamas make the best decisions they can for their family, taking back that power in both education and health decisions and whatever may come down the pike for your family, knowing that you are the best and most qualified advocate for your child. So that's what we're here for. You will learn if you stick with me that technology is I am choosing to become better at it. So I might hit a wrong button here or there. So please bear with me. Right now, what I'm going to do is screen share, hopefully. And see, it's nice that y'all bear with me. Not that one. This is what happens when I have too many tabs open at once. Where am I? Here I am. And you will go to, see if I can get myself out of the way. There we go. Yay. Thank you for bearing with me. Okay. So today we're going to talk about a beginner's guide to natural living. And let me say this, because sometimes we need to hear it multiple times. There's a lot of info here. This will come back as a replay for you. You do not have to take it in all at once. So please do not feel overwhelmed. Also, I will later share in the chat a link to all of my favorites for getting started, as well as some other good info for you. If you're watching on the replay, it will be below the video. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so glad that you're here. What we're intending to do with this chat is to help you figure out this whole natural way of living thing and how it's supposed to work. Remember, there really isn't a set way of doing things. These are just suggestions, and you're going to need to do what's right for you. But it does help to have just a small game plan along the way. For instance, how do you know what needs to be tossed from your house and what can stay? How do you know how to use all those natural things like essential oils and diffusers and what's truly a good cleaner and hasn't just been greenwashed? So I'm going to walk you through all of that and help you with those first few steps. You can do it. I know you can, and I'm here to help. First of all, what brought me here? I was having a health issue I had 3 young children at home. I had been put on bed rest. I had tried all the conventional ways, nothing was working, and I basically contacted a friend who I knew used natural wellness and said, "Just just tell me whatever to try and I'll try it." I was at the point that I probably would have, used a voodoo doll of myself and stuck pins in it. Um, so that's what got me started because I immediately saw a positive change in my life and my wellness. And so that's what got me, going down this path of researching and learning more and more. Okay. Before the development of scientific medicine, people had to rely on the earth and their own common sense. We ignore our common sense, especially mothers, way too often. Um, those people have simply experimented with the plants around them. Throughout the years, the same experimentation with plants has occurred and has led to the discovery of many powerful drugs that are actually still in use today. A lot of our synthetics are actually based on plant compounds. So, why would we want to get back to nature and not just solely rely on what is available to us in the store and online? Well, although those synthetic creations are beneficial at times, they also can potentially expose us to toxins. They exist in everyday products like shampoo, soap, laundry detergent, lotions, makeup, air fresheners, just to name a few. We can even be exposed to toxins in our food, building materials, cookware, cleaning products, shower curtains, furniture, carpet, and more. But don't let that scare and overwhelm you, okay? There is help right around the corner, okay? When these toxins start to accumulate in our bodies, you may start to experience symptoms of toxic overload, such as fatigue, insomnia, anxiety, depression, digestive issues, brain fog, skin issues, hormone disorders, and more. Nobody wants that. Picture an overflowing bucket. Like we can all, each body can take, depending on the body, can take a certain amount of that stuff. But once your bucket fills up, it overflows. And that's when you cause health issues for the body. I thought my tiredness just came from being a mom. Turned out that was not the case. Slowly ditching the products and substances that present risks to your body and replacing them with products and substances that provide nourishment and work alongside your body's natural abilities can truly make a difference. Pair that with gaining knowledge in the world of natural living, like this class, and you'll start to feel even more empowered. I want to make sure you're connected to our community so you have support you need throughout this journey. We want you to have the best tools in your toolbox to rid yourself of confusion and helplessness and get you well on your way to living your best life. Access to that community will also be shared in the chat and posted below for the replay. Also, let me say if you're hearing a bell noise, you're not going crazy. That would be my cat playing in the background. So, let's see here. So, why choose Young Living? Well, it may come as a surprise to you that toxins exist in our everyday products like soaps, shampoos, air fresheners, cleaning supplies, makeup, and more. Sadly, many items within this industry are not highly regulated for safety, and we, as the consumer, are led to believe they are safe for use. I'm sure everyone has already heard the term greenwashing. It happens quite often. In order to combat the risk of toxic overload, Young Living has created over 600 plus products to equip us with nearly everything we need to feel empowered on our journey to natural living. Young Living is the only company to back their items with a seed to seal quality commitment. You can rest assured you are filling your home with quality products that are sure to get you back to nature. Check out some of the strict guidelines they abide by to fulfill their promise and sending only the best products to your home. You can find those at seed2seal.com. I will list that as well. But here's a few highlights for you. Plant material that is grown on corporately owned farms or carefully vetted partner farms that you can visit. I have been there. They're amazing. Sustainable farming and sourcing practices, providing the purest oil. Great care taken to preserve and protect natural resources. Hand-weeded fields. Sometimes they're sheep weeded as well, which is pretty cool to watch the sheep grazing and only taking out the weeds. Zero use of pesticides. Oils that retain all of their natural constituents and beneficial properties. Use of food grade distillers with state of the art design and distillation methods that they're constantly researching. Low pressure and low temperature distillation without the use of solvents or synthetic chemicals. Y'all, this is key. Most of what you see on the market is cut with some sort of solvent or something else. If you want to know if yours is, do a simple drop test on a paper towel. If yours gets a clear ring around it, unless it has some kind of fatty carrier oil like olive oil in it, then it's cut with a solvent. Rigorous testing on each batch by internal labs and third-party facilities. Oils that are carefully reviewed through every step of production in order to meet or exceed industry safety and purity standards, which makes them actually beyond organic. If the oils do not meet these high standards, they are rejected and will not be bottled as a young living product. They may go back to the field to be used as a natural insecticide, which is allowed, but they won't be for human use. And like I said, you can check out more at seed2seal.com. Also, you can have these products delivered right to your door. You can simply be a customer with a discount. You're never required to sell anything or to make a monthly purchase, although those options are available to you, which is wonderful. And it's what I do. So let's talk a little bit. I'm sure you've heard this term of ditch and switch. The first step is to ditch the junk. But that's really hard because how do you know what needs to go? How do you know what's safe that's on your shelf or under your cabinet or in your bathroom or what your children are using? So let's take a look at what ingredients present a risk to you and your family. Formaldehyde. This is a preservative that is often seen in lotions, cosmetics, and baby wipes. It is a known carcinogen and can cause skin and respiratory irritations. Phthalates. They are a group of chemicals found in personal care products and many plastics and vinyls. They can affect your endocrine system, reproductive health, and even potentially cause cancer. VOCs. These are volatile organic compounds, and they're gases that are emitted into the air. They're found in some building materials, home and personal products, gasoline, and even things like glue and permanent markers. We all know that smell. I'm going to age myself, but remember those fruity markers? Shoot, what were they called that everybody bought because they wanted to smell the smell of each individual marker, and the black one was a licorice one. Yeah, that's what we were smelling. Not so good for us now that we know. Breathing VOCs can cause eye, nose, and throat irritation, as well as difficulty breathing and nausea, and even damage to the central nervous system and other organs. Some of these can even cause cancer. Okay, the next one you may see listed several ways. It may be, they may write the name out on the label, or it may just say SLS or SLES. Sodium lauryl sulfate and sodium lauryl sulfate. They're surfactants. So they're used as an emulsifying cleaning agent in household cleaning products like laundry detergents, spray cleaners, dishwasher detergents. In other words, they just keep everything mixed up and help them create lather. It's very interesting if you look at the difference between American and European products. Americans, for whatever reason, say they like more bubbles. And so they actually have more of this contaminant in them than a lot of the European products do. Oftentimes, they are synthetically derived and have the potential to cause skin irritation. Okay, the next one that I always mispronounce, so forgive me. Ethanolamines. Sorry. So if it's listed as MEA, DEA, or TEA, these are found in many household and personal care products and have been linked to organ system toxicity, bioaccumulation, which means it's steadily building up in your organs and your organs can't process it and detoxify from it, and even cancer. Triclosan. This one became, well, even before the shutdown, it became a big topic of concern, but it's found in many antibacterial soaps, hand sanitizers, and detergents, as well as some toothpaste, deodorants, cosmetics, plastics, and more. It can affect the thyroid and endocrine system and was recently banned by the FDA to be used in antiseptic washes, but can still be found in some other products like toothpaste, cosmetics, and even clothing, kitchenware, furniture, and toys. Fragrance. Y'all, this is the one that's really, really hard to escape. The word fragrance can appear on a label and contain an enormous list of ingredients that a company is not even required to disclose, as it is considered a trade secret. That means a product could contain some awful ingredients and the consumer would not even know, even if they know how to be a conscientious label reader. These chemicals could be linked to cancer, reproductive and developmental toxicity, allergies, and sensitivities. Why take that risk? These are just a few of the ingredients you may want to avoid when bringing products into your home. But doesn't that sound exhausting to have to read label after label and be constantly worried if what you're using is safe? Don't worry, we do have solutions for you. I do encourage you, as soon as this is over, to take a look at some of the bottles in your bathroom, under your bathroom sink, under your kitchen sink, and your laundry area, and take a look at the labels. So, if you do want to easily take steps to start getting some of these things out of your home, you can create a customized wellness box. This is what we do every month. In fact, I have an account, my husband has an account, and our college age child also has an account that goes to her at school. um, so rather than become overwhelmed at ditching these toxins, keep things manageable. Start with one room at a time or even one item at a time. Maybe you just want to start with your cleaner. That's perfectly fine. And replace the items there. Then move to another product or room or whatever works for you, and so on. It does not, I repeat, it does not have to be an overnight process. So do it at your own pace. And guess what? You don't have to spend hours online or at the store reading labels. Young Living makes it so simple to start replacing all the toxic junk you're tossing with loyalty rewards, a wellness box you get to customize every month. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to do this monthly. You can just simply be a customer. But if you want the best bang for your buck, loyalty rewards is the way to go because it unlocks a 24% discount on all loyalty loyalty orders and one-time purchases. You get to pick from over 600 oils and products, customizing your order and choosing what is best for you and your family. Once you find the item you're looking for, click Add to Loyalty Order and follow the prompts. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And you can change that, like I said, every month before your next process date. This also qualifies you to earn spendable loyalty rewards points and gifts. When you spend 50 PV or more, don't get bogged down in the details. I can send all of that to you. And on your second consecutive monthly order, you're going to get a free Desert Mist diffuser, which happens to be my absolute favorite diffuser. And your loyalty, depending on how long you're on loyalty rewards, your points back will increase. For instance, I receive 25% back every month. Okay, so if you don't already have your own account, I will put that in the chat and I will link it below this video for the replay as well. So let's talk first about essential oils. Now that you know how to keep those replacement items coming, let's walk through some of the most popular things you will be ordering. Oils are always at the top of that. Essential oils are the concentrated liquids extracted from plants, herbs, and trees. They're either steam distilled or cold pressed. They're very potent and contain powerful health and wellness benefits. You can use them for aromatherapy, personal care, or household solutions. They make an excellent replacement for room sprays, plug-ins, candles, and perfumes, which are clogging up your air. Let's be quite honest about that. So here's some of the top, most popular that I'll tell you about. Thieves is for purifying and it's supportive to your body. Lemon is uplifting and cleansing. Lavender, calming and cleansing, and for great sleep. Peppermint, invigorating and cooling and wakes up the brain. Stress away, The name says it all right there. It makes me feel like I'm on a tropical island. Citrus Fresh is refreshing and mood boosting, and Peace and Calming is balancing and grounding. You may want to, in your first order, to also grab a quality diffuser. Diffusing vaporizes essential oils and gets them into the air so that we can breathe in. Do remember, if you're on loyalty rewards, you can get a free diffuser on your second consecutive monthly order. Young Living has Cool Mist ultrasonic diffusers so that the oils are protected from heat and retain their incredible properties. The diffusers come with a 1-year warranty and often come in bundles, which gives you the best deal possible, or as I like to call it, the best bang for your buck. Not only does diffusing help purify the air, it can enhance spiritual awareness and can stimulate olfactory receptors and activate regions in the brain's limbic system associated with memory, emotion, and state of mind. Let me tell you, after 2020, I think we all need that emotional boost and support, right? So, what about safety and usage? Um, there's that's an older diffuser picture for you. The new one you get is the Desert Mist, which is my absolute favorite. Oh, I went too far. Sorry. So, safety and usage. Start with just a few drops when diffusing. Most people diffuse 3 to 10 drops at a time, depending on their sensitivity and preference and the area that they're trying to cover, whether it's a small room or, a floor of a house or whatever. You can also apply Young Living oils to the skin. To keep it simple, start with 1 drop. You can also add a small amount of a fatty carrier oil like coconut oil to dilute it if you want. I rarely dilute, to be quite honest. You do want to dilute more heavily when applying hot oils. For me, that tends to be something like oregano, but if you have sensitive skin, go for it. Just dilute, just whatever your comfort level is. Young Living also carries a line of ingestible essential oils called the Vitality oils. And here's where I want to tell you, they're exact same oils as in the regular oil bottles. They're just labeled differently to make it easier to know which oils can be ingested according to the powers that be. Once those bottles are in your house, you can do with them as you choose. You can add a drop or more of a Vitality oil into an empty vegetable capsule, a cup of tea, a glass of water, whatever you like. And you can even cook and bake with them, as we do quite often in our house. As always, start slow, see what works for you. Okay, so now you ditched the synthetically fragranced lotions, fluoride-filled toothpaste, and conventional makeup. When you get to that place in your journey, like I said, baby steps, you're going to be looking for replacements. Young Living has you covered there as well. And these are also things you can add to your loyalty order if you so choose. As far as lotions, Young Living carries multiple options for babies, kids, and adults. Although I'm going to be quite honest, the kids one is my favorite. That's what I use. They're all formulated without parabens, sulfates, phthalates, or synthetic fragrances or colors. They're even infused, and this is what makes them different from anything else in the market. They're infused with Young Living premium essential oils and backed by the Seed to Seal quality commitment, so you trust what you're getting. They contain an ultra moisturizing blend of plant-derived oils and butters and are formulated to absorb quickly so that they don't leave a greasy residue. Like, you can put these on and get dressed right afterwards, which, I'm busy. I love that. Toothpaste. You'll find this on my favorites list. I absolutely love, my favorite is the Young Living whitening toothpaste. But they do have several options, including one for kids. None contain fluoride. They are free of harmful peroxides, SLS, parabens, phthalates, mineral oil, synthetic perfumes, dyes, artificial colors or flavors, and preservatives. And of course, they are infused with Young Living's premium essential oils. They have naturally derived ingredients, which gently remove surface stains while helping prevent tartar buildup, fight plaque, and support healthy gums. Okay, skincare products. This is a big one because they have stuff for every skin type, no matter what you have. I go between the Art line and the Bloom line because I'm of that age where I still have oil at times, but I also kind of need the brightening as your skin starts to get older. So you have everything you need to clean, tone, and moisturize without the harmful ingredients. So you'll just have to look at those and see exactly which one is right for you. Oh, sorry, I didn't skip ahead. So here are some toothpaste options. The Aroma Bright, the whitening. I love the mouthwash. And there's also the Kid Sense line, which has a nice kind of orangey taste to it. My kids loved it till and they still use it occasionally, and they'll switch back and forth, but they're pretty much old enough now for the Thieves one. Here are your skincare lines with all the options. Balance is the new one for younger skin. So if you have somebody who is experiencing a lot of breakouts or that kind of stuff, Balance would be for them. Okay, let's talk safe cleaning products. This is actually one of my favorites to encourage people to switch because all you need really, honestly, is what you are seeing on the screen right here. This Bottle of Thieves household cleaner you can use to clean kitchens, bathrooms, kid bath toys, pet litter boxes, your car, your floor, your countertops, I mean, the grill. We use it for the outside grill. Honestly, can't think of anything we don't use it for anymore. Spot cleaning on clothes, cleaning the carpet. It's amazing. So, Young Living has an entire line of products infused with the legendary Thieves blend, which is a great combo aroma of cloves, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, rosemary, and lemon. So I already mentioned the cleaner. It's naturally derived, plant-based. It's concentrated, so that one bottle there lasts me months and months. I don't even, maybe we buy it 2 to 3 times a year, if that. Like one bottle goes a long, long way. So it's a fraction of the cost of what you're going to buy in the store, and especially a fraction of the cost of this other greenwash cleaners. Safe to use around kids and pets. Good to go. Thieves laundry soap. This one, I love this one too. In fact, just today we got ready to do laundry. I was like, oh, I gotta mix up more because I actually split this, and you can check out my Instagram. I split this into 3 pump bottles, and we buy that one bottle of laundry soap twice a year, occasionally 3 times. But even that 3rd time lasts us into the following year. Like I really only go through a bottle twice a year, and that's with 5 of us in the house doing laundry. I do at least 1 load of laundry almost every day. I also have a Boy Scout in my house, and so those clothes get, kind of funky. And then I have a daughter who worked at a fast food place and at a coffee shop. And anyway, if you've ever worked in one of those or worked in the restaurant field, you know what it does to your clothes. So this stuff is absolutely awesome. It's free from all the nasties we already talked about. It contains natural enzymes that combat dirt, stains, and strong odors. It's really just fabulous. Young Living also offers foaming hand soap, dishwasher powder, fruit and veggie soap and spray, which doubles as an extra enzyme for if you want to get your whites whiter in your laundry, which is really fascinating to me. There's hand sanitizer, wipes, kitchen and bath scrub, a spray, and a home cleaning kit. Like, seriously, we've got you covered. Okay, let's talk about supplements because everybody knows there's 1,000,001 supplements out there, and they are not all they're cracked up to be. And while you may look at them and think, oh, well, I can afford this one, can you really afford it if it doesn't work? If you're having to buy it over and over and over again and take more and more and more of it and it's not working, is that really affordable? Okay. So many conventional vitamins and supplements are synthetically and legally produced in a lab. They're not required to come from nature. Supplements do not require FDA approval before they are sold or marketed, nor is their safety required to be proven. Okay. They can contain inactive or poorly bioavailable nutrients, which means your body can't absorb what it needs out of them, as well as artificial sweeteners and dyes. Like I said, that's wasting your money because they're not working. Young Living supplements are cultivated, tested, and bottled under the Seed to Seal quality standard, so you know that you're getting a good product. They are made with naturally derived plant-based ingredients and infused with premium essential oils, which actually increase the bioavailable for your body. This is why these supplements work so well and why I'm such a huge fan of multigreens. They contain no artificial dyes, flavorings, or sweeteners. So how great is that? Young Living offers a variety of options covering feminine and masculine wellness, digestive wellness, daily longevity, targeted support, and nutritional supplements. So some of my faves that we'll talk about in just a minute do include, I'm a huge fan of the supplements. They have made such a difference in my life. From digestive enzymes on down. And like I said, we'll talk about those. So I do want you to know, if you already have an account, you should have access to a supportive community to help you with questions, ideas, recipes, all of that. If not, and you click my link below, you will have options to both a online social media access group, VIP group to connect and learn, but you'll also have access to one off of social media because I know that's not everyone's jam. And I want to be there to support you anyway, no matter how you like. So Young Living offers over 600 products and essential oils. So clearly we can't cover them all tonight or we would be here for several days. So that's why it's so important for you to get connected to a community. In addition to mine, these are some websites you can go to. The Young Living blog is absolutely fantastic, and I think it's an underutilized source. What's so great is this community is made up of people like you and me who just want to be living their best life and making great decisions for their family, and just doing better choice by choice by choice, right? The community exists for support, education, questions, ideas, recipes, and friendships. So please take advantage of it. It's a great way to learn about all of the other products that Young Living has to offer. There's pet products, a whole kids line, Einkorn products. I mean, there's so much out there. And I am here to help you learn. I will also put my website below so you can see upcoming events and what we'll be continuing to cover so that you don't have to miss out on anything. And you can just, attend the topics that are of interest to you. So thank you so much for being here. I'm really glad that you decided to take this step and learn a little bit more. And so I did want to, like I said, remember y'all, technology is not my easiest thing. I did want to go through a few things. There we go. That I use. Here, let me put in the chat. This will be a link to some of my favorite everyday things. And here's what's great about this. You can take this and use it to fill your own cart and pick what works best for you. I hands down the most common oils that are used every day with a diffuser. I highly recommend those. Plus orange. We go through a lot of orange in our house because it's uplifting for the mood. It smells great, helps the brain. So I recommend orange with the everyday basics on those oils that we go through. Lemon, lavender, and peppermint, we go through a lot. Thieves, we go through a lot. So all those are on there. My must-have supplement every day is Ningxia Red. That's on there as well. I do have that at least once a day, every day, if not more. And that there's a whole scientific study now on Ningxia Red that you can look at as an antioxidant drink that supports your whole body. What else did I put on there? Thieves toothpaste. It's a must-have for us. Multigreens is a supplement that I take every day. Sulfurzyme let's see how I can politely put this. When your body overreacts to things and wants to kind of swell, sulfurzyme for that, and Super B for energy. Multigreens, in addition, like we hear a lot about greens, it's also an emotional support item. So that's there. I will also add into the chat. Like I said, I'm breaking down my daily routine, morning, afternoon, evening, like what I do at each point on my Instagram. So I will put my handle there. So you can have that. And and my website for future events, which is that's my email. It's Sage, SAGE, Jenny, GINNY.com. So that's there, and you can just hit the events tab, and it'll show you future classes we have going up, as well as in-person events that we have coming up. So I think I covered everyone's questions. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well, and I can't wait to chat with you again soon.